Hi everybody, welcome to Old Guy's Garage. Hey everybody, welcome back. Good to see you. We got power tour, I believe, 1 week away. So the interior of the 86 is looking pretty good, except the steering wheel here. So we're going to go through painting it. As you can see, I did remove it from the column. So do you have a video on removing your steering wheel? I removed one, swapped one out on the 72, so pretty much the same thing. So the bolts might be different, but I cover that in that video. So anyhow, let's get to it. We're going to prep this guy, and I still have some old paint from when I originally painted it, which is good. So it is an upholstery paint, so it's made to go on vinyl and all that other stuff. So let's get to it. We're going to get this thing prepped, and then we're going to paint it and get it back on. So. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is get the stainless here masked off. So, just put the tape. The mask off where we don't want to get any chemicals. It's stainless steel, so I'd imagine it's going to hold up pretty good, even if would be pretty easy to clean off, even if we did get stuff on it. Have a razor knife handy too. That'll probably help as well. Any razor will do too. Just watch where you're cutting. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take this thing out. It looks like I sprayed it last time with this out because I don't have any overspray on it. So, there we go. I think that was another color in a car. I think that was a factory color. Alright, let's get prepping here. Alright, I'm going to start off with just some steel wool and lacquer thinner. That ought to do. No, it doesn't take much. You can see we're already starting to take some of the old finish off, but I'm just trying to rub it down, because if I paint over the chips that are in it, those will definitely show through with the new paint. So I'm just trying to smooth it out. I ain't going to strip it completely now. going to keep on doing this till I'm satisfied with the prep, and then I use some windex, clean it up one last time, and going to get some paint on it. So this should go fairly quick. Boy, the camera's really rocking, isn't it? That's it for the lacquer thinner. We'll get some other prepping agents and further clean this guy. Getting any other dirt and stuff off of this guy. And after this, I'm just going to let this guy sit out in the sun for a little bit. The only time I'm going to put him in the sun, just to dry a little bit before we start painting him. And I'm just going to scuff this. This looks pretty good. And let's see. Probably put a little tape around that metal piece. It looks like that's what I did before. So yeah, that's it there. Just trying to take the chips off of it, you know. We're going to let this dry out, and we're going to start painting them here shortly. Some cardboard up here. Well, just going to let this air dry, guys, and we'll be back with the paint ready to go. Alright, so I got this custom can I made back in '07 with all the colors and parts in it. Unfortunately, it sounds like I don't have much left, so I don't know how much of this steering wheel I'm going to get painted. So I'm just going around hitting where I can. Hopefully I'll have enough. At least I got the formula, because back when I had this made, I really had to argue with the guy that the color that he originally made wasn't right. It was too bright. Didn't have enough black in it or something. So as you can see, I'm getting the back of the steering wheel first. And I'm going to be coming around here, grabbing on the tape, of course. Let's get in the front here. And I guess you could say I'm doing some tack coats. I'm not getting real heavy when I start. What?
I was about to say just go real light on the back and just put most of it on the front so you see it.
Okay. Wifey says put most of it on the front. Spin it around as you're working on it to make sure you don't miss anything. I'm spraying from the inside, spraying from the outside. And look at that. I also sprayed my console with this. So the console that's in the 86, I sprayed it with this. So I think that looks pretty good. Yep, I think we got it all. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to hold it out here in the sun just to look it over. Direct light. I'm going to look at the top because the top is most visible, obviously. Spray the top real good. There we go. Well, I'm glad to report that there's just enough paint in there to get this steering wheel painted up for power chores. So yeah, it's just about empty. Alrighty. Well, there we go. This guy here, let's just look at him real quick. He looks really good too. So that's going to go there. Awesome, awesome. Okay, well we're going to put them back together and put them back on the car here after he dries for a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put this guy back in here. So get him in on the top first. See how I do. Alright. That's back on. I guess we'll do the great reveal now and take the tape off. Yeah, and when you're spraying, light coats definitely helps. Don't puddle it on. It'll just make it chip off easier. So hopefully I didn't put too much paint on it this time. We'll see. I just want to get it back on the car and then let it dry. Looking good. It's looking good. I got my new camera recording. It's nice enough to get a battery warning after like 10 minutes like I used to on my GoPros. Oh my gosh. So take the tape off the back here. There we go. Alright, well, there we have it. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it back on the car. One other thing, it looks like there's a little rust in here. You could just hit it with some fine steel wool. I just go with the grain, go with the direction of the stainless. That'll polish it right up for you. Alright, well, let's go inside. Okay, so we got the steering wheel We're going to thread this guy. We're going to pull him out. Nice and easy. We're going to put him back through the hole. Pull him through. Okay. Make sure he's back in there. Sure your cord is straight. Steering wheel back on. Good deal. Got the nut. Put the nut back on here. Tighten it up. This guy is 13/16. Feels good. Okay. There is a retainer here we gotta slide on. Sometimes if you just use the tweezers, spread the tweezers out. It'll go on. And the kit will contact the thread, so let's see. Let me just spread it out a little more and push it back. Okay, so we got that on. Now, this guy. I think I split him in my younger days. Just making sure he's as far down as he'll go. Okay. Got him on. Let's put him back in. Almost there. Yay! All right, let's connect the battery, make sure the horn works. All right, let's try the horn. Good deal. It works. Okay, everybody. Well, we got it back on. I'm going to put all my parts back away. So, there you go. Wow, what a difference that makes. I should have done that sooner. Holy cow. Everybody, that wraps up this episode. So painted the steering wheel, probably like an hour or two, taking it out, putting it back in. So I think it looks really good. Let's get a closer look at it there. Man, look at that, what a difference, you know. That way when people look inside this thing, they're like, oh my god, it looks pretty good, but dang, that steering wheel, jeez, that looks hideous. So anyhow, got that back in, and the horn works, so that's always important. So closer to Power Tour here. We got a few more things we're going to do with this thing. So, got 1 week left. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Oldsmobiles out there on the tour and other neat rides, race cars and classic cars. So, anyhow, everybody, just remember, thanks for tuning in. And whether it's a muscle car, classic car, race car, your dream car, let's keep them running. And I'll see you next time.